We're here for our weekly volleyball press conference with head coach Carolyn Condit. Coach, having had the chance to reflect on the past two victories, the word I come up with is depth. Going into this season, you had a team full of players who had been part of some great volleyball, but they hadn't necessarily had the opportunity to participate in it on the floor during matches. Now it seems as that learning has paid off as you were able to rely on several different players during those wins. How important has depth been to this team, and how fun has it been to watch it develop over the year?
Well, it's been a really fun team to coach, and when you have winning results, obviously it's even more fun. So it's been great, and I know I'm speaking for Brian and Tanya, that they've been just a wonderful group to coach. The depth has been, it's been pretty amazing, and we weren't quite sure how deep we'd be as we came into the season, but I think when you have established a good tradition of success, and even though some aren't participating, they're part of championships, it makes a big difference in their mindset and in their confidence when they finally get that opportunity and earn that opportunity. And so we've seen a lot of individuals step up this year, and the depth behind them, whether they're freshmen or other ages on our team, have been significant in some of the wins that we've been able to pull off. So we're probably as deep this year as any year, although still maybe more inexperienced in some of those positions, but we're deep.
So Miami remains at home this week, and for the first time this season, it takes on teams it has already played for. First up is Buffalo on Friday. The Redhawks beat the Bulls 3-0 earlier this year in Buffalo, but the Bulls are actually a better road team, have been a better road team this year. They're 4-2 in MAC contests away from home. So what can we expect from Buffalo this time around?
Yeah, you know, they're picked in the top four, and I think they're picked for a reason, and often they are playing like it. They have a lot of players back, and I find their hitters to be very aggressive. I really like their setter. I mean, she runs a really nice offense. I think they're up to 13 or 14 kills per set. They're aggressive. You know, I think they just have things to work out sometimes, you know, ball control wise, defensively, like we all do. But they just keep getting better, and I'm not sure what exactly to expect, except what I know they have, and my assistant's job is Brian's working on it right now, if they made any changes or what we can expect that way. But I know they're going to be talented and aggressive and wanting this win against Miami, who now happens just to be in first place. I didn't think that would happen this soon. So we're going to have to learn to continue to fight with a target on our back and, you know, just really set good blocks and defend well against what I think is a very good offensive team.
So then Akron comes into town Saturday, still very much in contention to earn a spot in the MAC tournament. Mm-hmm. The Zips are usually a scrappy bunch, so will we see more of the same on Saturday?
I think so. I think they're one of the finest serving teams we've seen. It was not an easy win when we played at Akron. You know, they've defeated Buffalo, Toledo, Central. All of those teams have tall, good, aggressive attack. You know, overall, I think Akron is a very dangerous team because they're young. Their setter is a sophomore, but she's running a really good, consistent offense. Their hitters are not as big as some of the other MAC teams, but they're very aggressive. And I think they pass and serve well. So they're going to push us, and which typical of many conferences in the MAC is no different, that you have to be ready on Friday night, and we have to be ready on Saturday night. And fatigue cannot make a difference, or you will lose. You know, so I know Akron is looking for their first road win in the MAC. And I prefer Tom do that on the way down to Bowling Green before they get to Miami. But we know that they're going after 2 wins this weekend, and we want to be ready, and we plan to be ready here at Miami.
So finally, we will be honoring our seniors, Stella Kukoc and Courtney Simons, prior to Saturday's match. While this year's class might be small in numbers, its impact has been huge in providing leadership and on-court play to one of the youngest teams Miami has ever fielded. So what have the two of them meant to this program, both overall and especially this season?
Well, Courtney and Stella have meant a lot to us. You know, they conduct themselves like seniors. They're calm. They have a really good game understanding. They are people, and I mean by that is the underclassmen really look up to them, and they know they can talk to them about anything on or off the court. And to have that type of friendship and that type of team bonding is really important, and coaches can't always control that. But I think the seniors and juniors on teams drive that. And we've been very blessed that our juniors and seniors each year want to drive that. And the fact that Courtney and Stella are so approachable and they're a lot of fun, and they truly are just a great mix with our underclassmen, and yet they're humble enough not to always have to, be first at something in our practices. But they're very intent and they're great competitors. And Courtney Simons had one of our best weekends this past weekend. And Stella has been helping us on the left and the right side as a blocker and hitter, and that is not an easy job. And they're both playing their role very well while helping others. And I can't, there's probably not enough time for me to go on about them, but hopefully we have a chance to do that at our banquet that's coming up.
All right. Thank you, Coach, and good luck this week.
Thank you.